These are all the books I read in 2026 so far. First is Finding My Way by Malala Yousafzai. Really good read. It talks about her time at Oxford and essentially her time after what we know her for. Obviously, if you know her story, you know what happened to her with the Taliban and getting shot and things like that. But it's just cool to see how she was adapting to Western life. Second is Mother Mary Comes to Me by Arundhati Roy. And it's probably my favorite read of the year, just because I didn't know really too much about India at all. And not only does it tell her story, from her perspective of India growing up, and talks about her relationship with her mother, but it also gives, good insight about the geography of India. There's so many different, belief systems, Hindus. Next is Empire of the Summer Moon by S.C. Gwynn. This book, I'm gonna be honest, I really ain't like it that much. I gave it a 1 star on my Goodreads. I just had some issues with, the language used to describe the Comanches, very colonial, things like that. I understand the perspective though. I think it's a good reaccount the perspective though. I feel like it's from a colonial sense rather than a, overall viewpoint of both sides. The Fraud of Feminism by E. Belford Bax. Even though this book is not a classic or anything like that, not a novel, it's kind of a social critique of the time back then. It's kind of outdated. Some viewpoints are still relevant to this day. The cover art got me into reading classics, which I will talk about soon. I think I'm gonna really start getting into reading the classics and kind of get away a little bit from memoirs and nonfiction. I'm gonna still do that too, because that is what I'm most likely going to be interested in. That's my main point of focus. Next is Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, but reimagined as a graphic novel. And me, I always might take a graphic novel break here and there if I'm in a reading slump. And it just, sparks the drive to get back on track. It was really good, really well illustrated. Just an overall good read. And most recently, Message to the Black Man in America by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. This book, it really delves into, religious doctrine. And for me, it helped me get a good understanding of things that I may or may not understand from a different perspective. Yeah, that's all the books I read so far on my Goodreads. I'm 6 for 24 right now. That's my goal. Send me a friend request on Goodreads though, because when I get bored, I just literally go and scroll through people's Goodreads, scroll through their reading challenges, and get inspired.